Right now I am putting together our mast mate.
And I think this one's good to throw away so we can check the standing rigging that's behind it. And here's what I found. So what are you doing now, baby?
Right now I am putting together our mast mate. Our mast mate is basically our I'm a little large to go up the mast on a regular bosun chair. So what we're doing is we got a mast mate from our friends John and Lori, thank you, and they had bought it, but the issue was that John's a little bit shorter than I am, so he had some issues with the spacing between the stairs. So I said, hey, I want to buy it. So basically I'm going to hook this on. I bought all of our custom sliders from Sailrite, and I'm putting them on, and you just run it up the mast, and then you have stairs you can climb up. So I don't have to worry about it. Now I still have a safety belt, and I'm also going to have the spinnaker halyard that I'm actually, the main reason I'm doing this because I want to put up the spinnaker halyard, and that will become then my safety line because I don't want to go up. I know this may sound tedious, but I'm going through and I'm checking every single loop and every single piece, because this piece, you probably can't see it on camera. I may have to get really, really close.
I got it.
Yeah, but it looks like it has a crack in it. So since my life is on the line climbing up this thing, I'm thinking,
your life is on the line.
Okay. So I like to be safe because
Safety begins with you.
this is the way. So I'm putting this together, and then I'm gonna attempt to go up the mast because I have to put some sealant up there where my VHF radio antenna comes into the top of the mast. Because last time I was flying the drone up there, I noticed that there's just nothing there. Nothing. I'll try to insert a picture here so you can see what I'm talking about, and that you can see that right over there there's a big gaping hole where the wire comes to the top of the masthead. So I'm going to be going up there and replacing that. Good thing is I only have to do this once. Once I get all this together, I won't have to take them back out. But when we bought it, it didn't come with these because each mast is different, so you have to assemble this part yourself. And I'll try not to die.
You won't die.
If I do,
I'm still going out sailing, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna be taking applications.
yeah. If I do, I still have my life insurance, and Maddie can buy that 48 Hilux that she wanted. And then she can have you guys come on board and help her sell it. That's good. That's all. I just wanted to kind of brief over what it was. You don't have to keep watching or recording.
You can fast forward.
Oh, another thing that I don't like, not a big fan of, is when you order something. I had ordered all these slides, right? So I got 40 of them. So instead of sending me 40 in a pack, they sent me 8 packs of 5 in individual bags in a big bag. Don't really see the need for all that, but hey, we still create a lot of waste, you know, but we're really trying to get better at that. So we're just trying to not put as much trash away and make as much forever trash so that we can have a much less impact on the environment that now we're going to be living in and depending on for our food source.
Yeah.
So it kind of takes on a whole new meaning when it's like, it's not just, oh, you know, I really don't want the earth and this and that, you know, it is fine, but now we're actually, since we're depending on it for our food sources and our well-being, we want to try to take care of it as long as we can.
Yep.
Alright, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take the slides just like you would your sail, put them in the trap.
Kind of scary to see you being 6'5" and going 50 feet up.
Yeah.
Don't look down.
Up there? Yeah, that was nothing.
So one of the things that we're checking is all our emergency equipment, and we have like 2 or 3 buckets of flares that came with the boat. So I was inspecting them to see if we should keep these many, and I think this one's good to throw away. What the heck? This thing is older than my youngest son. Holy camole. Yep. Check everything before you leave. So provisioning and inspection is not pretty at all. You have to take everything out and check everything every single time, no matter what, okay? And today, that paid off because we're getting ready to leave in just a couple days. So inspecting the rigging is essential. So I'm inside, so we took everything out of the backseat bulkheads and stuff so we can check the standing rigging that's behind it. And here's what I found. As I was doing the inspection for the rigging, let me see if I can find that shackle here. Ta-da! That would have sucked. I do not want that to come off. So guess what we're doing before we leave? That's why you always inspect. But better now than finding out later. What are you doing?
So what I'm doing right now is I am taking the pipe, because we have another one of those rods in here in our wet locker. It goes down, but if you come around here you can see that the rod goes actually behind this paneling, so we can't see.
And it's super dirty.
Right.
Obviously needs to be clean.
Yeah. So we're now we're overly paranoid about checking everything out. So Madeline's like, hey, I want to check that other one because that's the only one that we can't see. So all the rest of them are fine except for that one that we found. And so yeah, I'm gonna take this paneling off and inspect it. Hopefully nothing's wrong with it. No, just put it all back together. But again, boat life. Whenever you take something out, now you gotta cover. You gotta take all the crap out that's in there. So now our sofa's full again. So I'm gonna take this out, and then I'm gonna go get some coffee because we need food and coffee. So yeah.
So I pretty much made peace that things are gonna break on the boat. I don't think my boat is ever going to be completely put together and beautiful how it is in a house. If you're working on something, everything has to come out of there. So even though...
Well, it's not pretty while we're working on it.
While we're working on it.
Yeah, while we're working on it.
After we're working on it.
It goes back to being pretty.
Can I talk now? Can I say my thoughts? Thanks.
Sorry.
Super overwhelming. I have already downsized, I would say 5 times that I've gone through everything that, okay, for sure, this is enough. And no, it's not. So we downsized again. I got all my work clothes and everything, and we're actually packing them in the airbags, travel bags, so we can take them with us when we go to the Bahamas. Since they had Dorian, they're pretty bad, so we're gonna do some of the donations for them, bring them some supplies that they need. But it's super overwhelming, and if you think that you downsize too much, just do it 2 more times just in case, because it's not gonna be enough. I think that once we're out and about and I see what I actually need and what I actually use, it will be a lot better for me to do another downsize a month from now, you know, because if I haven't used it in 3 or 4 months and now I don't use it in another month when I'm actually living this new way of life for us, then I don't need it, and then I need to get rid of it. But it's not easy. Nope. Lots of breakdowns, lots of figuring out, okay, for real, I don't have space for this. I'm gonna have to figure something out. So if you think it's easy, it's not.
Don't do it.
Especially after you buy a couch.
Yeah, right.
Wish Uma was around before this. Because if I would have never bought a couch, then we would have been already gone. Hey Kiki, you got something going on there. So anyway, here we go. Back to cleaning and provisioning. Bye.